I was Navy. Hi, Jason. Is it still lagging, guys? I was possessed like 10 years ago. Yeah, it was like around 10 years ago. Not right now. No way. No way. Hi, I hope it doesn't lag anymore. Thank you, Jason. Yes, Navy Shadow. It was scary. Okay, so then here, guess I'm gonna do. I mean, I have to, right? Because this is a representation of it. How and why? Okay, so this is how it happened. I was fasting. I didn't eat like for 2 weeks. So whenever you don't in the spiritual world, whenever you fast, you attract both the God and especially the demons because they're ready to attack. And in that point of my life, uh, God had given me the a chance to do the things the right way and like kind of like go after my dreams. And then the devil was also giving me the devil, the demon was also giving me uh I guess the dreams. He was offering me money, the typical money, fame, stuff like that. And I had declined and I had said no. So this demon, this devil, all of a sudden it I guess it got upset and it tried to take over me, like forcibly. It tried to take over me, that like it just possessed me, and I lost my identity. I lost who I was. I couldn't even say like I couldn't even say my name and say this is who I am. Like I was that. It was that crazy, that deep. So that was one of my experiences. But I'm glad that like it hasn't happened anymore, and now I'm able to like I guess fight it, or I feel like I'm like spiritually more stronger than who I was 10 years ago. I was very vulnerable to spiritual stuff like this. And then like it didn't help because how am I also who? Like what do you mean who? Not where or what. Dare I suggest the devil may become an Adonis in your sketch? Looks like a demonic version
I
of
can't
the.
connect to the Wi-Fi network. You might want to check the connection settings in the Google Home app.
Oh my gosh, that's scary, right? To me, it would open my mouth and try to. It would just like say like a. It would like say like kind of like a sound through my mouth. So also it didn't help that like I said, like I grew up with Catholicism, and it was normal, and in the Mexican culture it's normal to pray on saints. It's normal to also like they mix like, well, how I grew up, they mix divination, like they would say like divination was okay, like as long as you're not using it for the bad. But as soon as I start growing up and finding things for myself and having a relationship with God, I started seeing like this this is this is not right. So whenever you use divination, tarot, whatever, you open portals to demonic forces. And that was like, it was normalized, you know? So it was pretty, I don't know, crazy. Looks like a demonic version. What is of the unknown? I don't even, what is the annunciation? When I was, who possessed you, the devil or his followers from below? Um, I think I don't think it was the devil itself, because the devil was a watcher. He was seeing like from, like, let's say like I'm right here possessed, because this happened for real. So I'm right here possessed, and this is actually like kind of like that. I'm right here possessed in my mom's home. My mom's taking care of me because I was possessed, so she was trying to like help me, you know, in whichever way she could, because she only knew what she knew at the moment. So there was like, behind here, like this is the wall, and behind here there's like a window like to the kitchen. He was seeing through the window how I was doing, you know, with the possession. So yes, it was one of his followers, but it came from him, you know. So, okay, ya no le muevas, girl. I heard special water can counteract evil spirits. Uh, I mean, yeah, but it depends. Like, yes, the holy water. You mean the holy water? It can, but you have to like really be within the Holy Spirit, because if if the that Holy Spirit, if you're not in tune with the Holy Spirit, um, not attuned, but if you're not really like connected to the Holy Spirit, like not even holy water is gonna work, because like you're not connected like that, like to God. So God doesn't give the authority to like have believers, and or like, I don't know, it just depends. Cause the only look that the around those times I went, they were trying to treat me at the hospital and all of this, and not even they could treat me. So when my mom like had me in had me like in her house, it was crazy. Like I was like like half conscious, half not there. Like it was kind of like a blur, but I'm able. There's some stuff that I like. This scene of my life, of my memory, I remember it. Okay, so I'm gonna make these snakes a little bit different. But going through this experience put me on the right path with God, because He taught me a lot when I went through this. And like there's been moments where there's been similar things that would happen like this, but this time, like, it's like known before time. Like He lets me know before time, this is gonna happen to you, you're gonna go through this, but you're gonna be safe. I don't know. How? G-Man, I believe that I had to go through this, because this attack made me spiritually stronger, and I was being misled um by the culture that I was raised in. So I mean, I can also say, like, I had to go through this to understand it, who is God, and what was I doing wrong, and like knowing it was not my fault, because I didn't know more than just what I grew up with, you know? So uh there, in that culture, like, yes, there is, like, it does, I guess, it kind of like mocks God, and it's also blasphemous, I guess, because of the tarot, the divination, and stuff like that, and God is all against all of that. No matter how pretty of the picture they try to paint it, that as long as you use it for good, it's not. But I mean, I guess I respect all beliefs, because I mean, I was raised that way, but I no longer like associate with people like that. And you learn how to block these things, like people who come with divination and stuff like that, that they practice that, or they believe in that. You get to a point where you're able to protect yourself from all of that, where God helps you, like, be protected, so these attacks won't happen. The picture's so scary. It was lying. Okay. Everything around me and I'm being thinking. Oh, Navy. Okay, so Lion, in this picture, what's going on is right here. I'm possessed, right? And while I'm being possessed, the devil is watching how this possession is trying to, like, take me out or take control over me. And then, like, during that moment, like, I could see the realm of hell, like, because I was able to see through that. And I remember, like, my mom was cooking, and then, like, my daughter was there watching TV, and it's just crazy. It is a very scary picture, but this actually happened to me. Cannot imagine what you went through, especially trying to convince people what was happening to you. They didn't understand, I guess, Jason. Like, they were trying to figure out whether, like, if I was like going crazy, or if something out of the or if it was something else. But it was just getting too out of hand, that the TV would turn off by itself. Like, this thing would try to control me and my body and my movements, and like, it was so visible, they were able to see it. And I don't know, they were just like, they're like helping me. I've seen things in the departed realm is often what I heard while possessed. Are you serious, Navy? Yes, Lion. I don't know. I don't even wish this upon my enemy, but I don't even know how I was able to recover from this. or to get out from here, because I've known that the spirits, I guess I did become spiritually stronger in my walk, like in my journey. But that's why whenever, if you ever fast, like you have to be like ready, like, because you attract just as much as you attract God. Like these demons are like always ready to attack, or to like try to convince you otherwise with things that you're supposed to say no to, and know that whatever they're offering it doesn't last long. And if it does, like, you're never gonna be happy, and so much to it. But to each their own, I guess. Oh, I know. And there's something that actually happened, but that one I cannot say it, because like to keep this person like in, what's it called, private, like, I guess private. There's so much that I'm gonna draw that I've gone through, and this is one day. On this picture, I didn't create a multiple series of events, so this is just one day out of that experience. And for almost 5 hours. Whoa. 5 hours? Well, at least that was short. I believe those possessed have a higher purpose in life than. Yes, definitely, Navy. If you ain't praying, you ain't healing. I feel like I have been healed and restored. And right now, like, there's been stuff that have been kind of like, I guess you can say, coming back again for a reason, I guess. Like, there's always a reason behind everything. But I'm glad that blindfold was taken off of me, and that I saw like what was right and what was wrong from what I was taught. Like, I don't know. I just want to, like, I wish I could just go like show you like like this, like, but it's gonna take some time to show you this stuff. If I show my mom this, I know she's gonna probably ask me like, why did you do that? Okay, so over here, and then here's like, okay, let's just say there's like a little box. Thank you, Jimran. Trying to get information out that picture. What is it that you want to know? Mary's. Yes. So okay, let me explain myself again. In this picture, I was possessed, right? During my possession, the devil was always watching to see how, if I guess if his plan worked. The Virgin Mary is what's it called? It's the belief system in my mom's house. That's what my mom believes. She believes in the Virgin Mary, but she also believes in divination. But this is just me being possessed during a part of my life. A part of my life. So I'm just sharing my story through art. That's all. So isn't sorry. So I saw you saw it? Like you understood the picture? I think there's like these things down here. Hmm. That's true art. Do you know that it's not pointless? Uh, no, I do not know that, but this is just me expressing myself and sharing my story. Hmm. Thank you, Louie. Something ironic about the position was I was possessed around when a season of Ninjago. Really, Navy? Wow, that's crazy. That's what art is all about. Thank you. I love the connection with art, like not only like that I express myself, but like how like we get to share like similar stories and relate. I am gonna color this picture. Um, but we're gonna do that to tomorrow because right now I have to get ready for something else. But thank you guys for being here. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Take care. Remember how inspiring you are and don't let nobody get into your head, all right, guys? Doesn't have to be good. It's all about expression. Thank you, Louie. But we'll come back again, guys, all right? We're done with the sketch. I started with graffiti. Wow, Louis, take care of yourself. Thank you, Jason. Well, wait, well, wait. I hope that we continue to get blessed with your art, Louis. Bye. Bye, Cosmos. Hi, bye.